Hey guys, this is Ren Peach, and I've sorry, I've been like studying for finals all day because I have finals because this week because I'm in college, but I just had the weirdest dream last night, and I felt like it actually happened to me. Like, when you dream something and it's like so realistic that you think it might have actually happened like in your past, and you just like feel like it actually happened to you, and then you wake up and you feel like and you just like want to go back to that. That's like what happened to me last night. So I like Jenna Marbles a lot. She's like one of my favorite YouTubers, as evidenced by my channel name, like that I changed it to. Like, her dog Peach is my profile picture. But I had the weirdest dream last night, and it involved her. So she was this, I don't know why, but it like specifically took place in the year 2016, so 3 almost 4 years ago. And she lives in LA, so Southern California, and she still lives there. She was running this contest which she like would never do in real life, but she was running this contest where she wanted people to like submit when their birthdays were, like in her YouTube comments, and she would just randomly pick one, and then they would she would fly them to her house in California and have like a birthday party for them, and like they could like meet her dogs and like go around and do whatever. She would go with them and like do whatever they wanted for the day. So that's pretty much the gist of what they would win. And her boyfriend Julian would be with them obviously too. She's still with him, by the way. And they've been together for like 6 years, but so a couple weeks passes, and obviously I submit my birthday in one of her in the comments of one of her videos, and I get a phone call from her boyfriend Julian, and he tells me that I was the one picked, and I'm just like screaming in excitement on the other line. I'm just like ah! And I was a lot louder than that, but A, my voice is kind of going, and B, I don't want to be super loud because there's like mandatory quiet hours right now for finals. But you get it. And I'm sorry about saying a lot, by the way. They flew me to their house, and that I didn't have to pay for it. Like, they paid for everything, which was nice. And they had like this huge cake for me, and they like sang me happy birthday, and they looked up where I was from, and Jenna Marbles actually grew up in Rochester. Like, this really famous YouTuber is from Rochester of all places, and Rochester, New York. And it's not far from where I live. It's like this big city in upstate New York. And I just tell her like, "Oh, I grew up not too far from there." And she was just like, "Oh, really? Have you been there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I go there a bunch of times." Which I still do, like when I'm home. And because obviously now I live in Pennsylvania, but she like I was a junior in high school at the time, so I would have like still been living there. And my parents actually didn't go with me, which is kind of weird. In reality, they would have gone with me because I was only like six. It would have been my 16th birthday then. Like, now I would probably do it on my own, but then my parents would probably came with me, but for whatever reason my parents weren't with me. So that was kind of weird, but so obviously they like sang happy birthday to me, and I met their dogs, and I met Peach, which is obviously my favorite dog of hers, and obviously I was ecstatic to meet her. And they like went around we like I like went around with Jenna and Julian, and we did a bunch of stuff, and she was like, pick your favorite dog and we'll take them with us too. And I picked Peach, and I was like holding her the entire day, so she was like in my arms like that. And she's a Italian greyhound, so she's pretty small. And we just like went around LA doing stuff. Like, we saw like, they took me to Hollywood and the good parts of Hollywood. And we saw like the Walk of Fame and like the Chinese movie theater there, like whatever that is, that really famous one. And they took me up to the Hollywood sign, and sorry, I have like something. And yeah, but they took me to all these famous places in LA. They took me to the beach. They took me like everywhere I wanted to go. And I told them that even then I was still interested in music therapy because that's my major now, but I told them I was interested in it, and because they had asked me like what I wanted to do for like college and a career, and I told them that, and they took me to this therapy center in like Southern California, like near LA. It wasn't right in LA, but and they like wanted me to get a job there and stuff, which wouldn't happen to just a high schooler. They like let me shadow a couple people, and Jenna was like advocating music therapy, and she was filming it because she was gonna upload a video later. Her and Julian both, they eventually uploaded videos of like the whole day. And I remember Julian's video specifically started out with his line of him calling me and telling me that I was picked, and you can hear me screaming on the other line. But anyway, Jenna was like advocating music therapy, which she'd probably never do in real life, but and obviously Peach was there. I was like holding her, and she was like looking around all excited, and we had gone to the pet store, and she let me pick out a dress for her, so I picked out a little like cute dress for her, and she was wearing, and one of those little like dog dresses. And Jenna was like, if you get a job here, maybe you can be our neighbor someday. We'll let you walk Peach and another one of our dogs if you want. And I was just like really ecstatic and happy, and that's where the dream ended, and I woke up, and it was just really weird. Like, I felt like all of that had just happened to me, and like for kicks I just like went to YouTube and like looked up if they had made videos like that, and obviously they didn't, but I just thought it was cool. Like, I felt like I had literally met them, and she has this thing in her videos in reality. I'm talking in reality now. She has this thing in her videos where she'll like watch other YouTubers, and if she likes them, she'll say like they're spiritually connected. I think like by this stream, like she and I are spiritually connected. So that's just my opinion, but she has this thing where like people can email her, even though she like never checks her email, but part of me like wants to email her and tell her about this weird dream, but obviously she has like millions of other fans. She has like 20 million subscribers or something, so obviously she probably wouldn't respond to me, but part of me just wants to do that. If anyone comments on this video, let me know if you want me to actually do that or not, because that would be really funny, and especially if she responded. But so yeah, that was my weird Jenna Marbles dream. And then this morning after that, I took my first final. I have 5 finals to go, so gotta keep studying. Just figured I'd make this little break video. So I don't know if I'm gonna upload again before Christmas. Hopefully I will, but if I don't, happy holidays. Or as I like to say, happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Get all the holidays in, Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. So, happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, y'all.